Who's ready for some United Sim Football Association? We got a doozy here tonight. Don't miss out. It's a huge game. You better get ready. You better get with it. The USFA keeps the games rolling, and we got ourselves a great one tonight. How you doing in the chat? Excellent. Already see some people up in there. I see y'all doing y'all thug thizzle in the chat. What's going on, good people? Got ourselves a great game tonight. The top two teams in the USFA are meeting for the first time, but will it be the last time these two teams play? It's gonna be a curious thought. Last time we've seen something like this happen, they both didn't make it to the playoffs, being the #1 seeds in both sides. Charlotte and Arizona, they ended up losing last season in their first chance in the playoffs. But HBV and St. Louis, they're looking to change it. They're trying to be the first in the Madden era to make it from the #1 seed. And it's going to be a fun ride here as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. You know how we do. But outside of that, I'm ready to get this game rolling. I know y'all ready. Should be a fun ride. Top offense versus top defense. And there's only one way to figure out who's going to get the W. Let's get into it. Looks like Huntington Beach will be kicking it off. And we are underway. Best of luck to the top teams in the league. Let's go ahead and do it. A return. There goes Kevin Lee getting to the 25-yard line to kick this thing off. And we're underway, folks. Let's get to it. Gonna be a handoff to Name, who's gonna cut around, and number 79, Thomas Noble, he meets him for the first time today. It's 2nd and 10 coming. Not a lot of bets there for St. Louis. A lot of people are betting for the top dog, Huntington Beach Voyagers. If they do win, then I'm pretty sure it does secure. Oh, that was a nice defensive play right there, but I'm pretty sure it does secure HBV for home field advantage. So it is still a big game. St. Louis, they still want another crack at it, but they'll need to move the ball down the field in order to do it. It's a little laggy here on my screen, but maybe I need to close out and come back into it. 3rd and 10 coming. Looking for a man is Montaigne on the rush, throws middle of the field and cannot complete, and almost bounces off into the hands of Trey Glock. 4th and 10 coming up here. And we'll see HBV's defense go strong already. Yes, Huntington Beach is in the white and blue. St. Louis will be in the dark blue, red trim, and yellow helmets. And HBV defense coming out with the immediate setup here as we see X-Pac with the punt return, looking to get around the edge, and does just that and gets past the 35 to give HBV some real good field position. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Let me see if I can take off my preview, see if that makes it better. It's a little glitchy on my side. Going to be looking for a man. Throws a short left side and caught. Dragging the man out of bounds is up to no good. And a gain of 4 to start this one off. 2nd and 6. Okay, it's looking a lot better now. Let me know how it's looking in the chat on y'all side. 10 minutes, 45 seconds is going to be a drop back. Going to look for a man to throw to. There is a lot of pressure in his face. He's going to turn around and throw it away. Number 56, Nicholas White, trying to meet up with his former teammate. 3rd and 6 coming. And both defenses are looking pretty nice tonight. Going to be an offsides penalty, so 5 yards free. Looking right side and caught, but it's going to be one more chance here. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Cool. Everything's working here. 3rd and 1. Here comes the homies in Huntington Beach trying to get the first. They'll send JoJo in motion and pitch it right side. And Preston's going to bring him down short. Leading the league in tackles so far from what we see, and he's doing it again. It's 4th and 1. St. Louis's defense makes a play. But will HBV keep the offense on the field? They will not unless they decide to go for it here. And it looks like it will be a punt, so 2 punts forced. And it looks like it is going to the right side and inside the 10. A great punt by Felix Delachon. Going to make it 1st and 10 here for St. Louis. Not particularly a fan of that play. I would have tried to give it up the middle if he was to try to run the football. But hey, we'll see what St. Louis could do. Deep in their own territory, and they pitch in the right side. It's going to be 5 yards, and it's going to be taken down, but they're going to get 5 yards anyway. 1st and 5 coming up. So both defenses committed at least 1 penalty. St. Louis tried the deep pass 2 times, and they were both no good. We'll see what happens here. 1st and medium. I lowered a little bit of the graphic settings for this one from ultra to high, so maybe that'll get a lot better performance. As you see a reverse play, and Huntington Beach is ready for it, and there should be a penalty again, and this time it's on the offense. Take it backwards. Going to make it 1st and 11. Sloppy play so far here from these defenses. 3 penalties in a span of less than 3 minutes. But these are the best of the best. From what we've seen, the 2 most consistent teams in the USFA going at it. Going to be a fake, and there's another flag. It's going to be taken down at the 10, but is it on HBV? No, it is not. Half a distance to the goal, and it gets worse here for this St. Louis team, who they're having trouble here with this defensive line of Huntington Beach, just like everyone else, forcing a lot of penalties. 1st and 14 now. And now they're even closer to their own end zone. Safety potential is here. And they're going to try to hand off, and gets through 1 man to give him some breathing room is Namey. Currently the leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ryan Davis cheering on his team. They're going to send a man in motion as Kevin Lee. Fake it to Kevin Lee. Fake it to Namey. Looking for a man as Montaigne. Takes off to run. And going to get deflected again. And this pass defense for Huntington Beach, just ridiculous. 3rd and 8 coming up now. Is this a precursor of what we could potentially see in the United Bowl if these 2 teams meet? That's going to be a good question that we'll have to answer. Still plenty of time. 8.5 minutes left in the quarter, and going to be off the helmet and incomplete. And the Huntington Beach defense stands tall with another stop. And I see some biddies you already know I need to do.
Shit like that.
4th and 8 coming up. Thanks once again to the team owner of the Huntington Beach Voyagers getting the job done. And we'll see the punt to X-Pac again, looking for another return. Gets around the edge, and another great return, skating the sideline. And Huntington Beach, they're winning the field position battle at the current moment. Now it's up to the offense to see if they can cash in. 1st and 10 coming. And this is why you do your best to keep him on your team. Quick pitch in is going to be deflected, trying to get it to Jeff Brown. Rock Blazer taking them down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. What's going on, Mix? How you doing? I see a couple of new faces running these teams joining in. I love to see it. Shout out to the soon to be. team owner of Charlotte. 2nd and 10. And they're going to hand it off to Levante Lewis, who is not going to get a lot of yards on that play. None at this current function. It's 3rd and 10 coming. And both defenses, they're playing really, really tough. It's going to be who's going to make the first mistake. And mistake meaning a turnover. It'll be a long field goal from this current presence here, but we'll see if they'll keep it moving, looking for a man middle of the field. They cannot complete the pass, and both quarterbacks cannot do anything right now. It's 4th and 10 coming. Will we see a long field goal? And no, they will not try the field goal with Felix. They're going to see if they can get another pin, work the field position. Going to send this one to the left side, and it looks like this will not bounce the way Felix wants to. It'll be 1st and 10 coming up. Great defensive battle here to close out week number 13. A lot of great games in this season, and we're like 5 and some change games left in the season. We'll see who makes the playoffs. We still got to figure out who gets the last seed in the West as they go with the reverse. And it's going to be another flag, but that might be a face mask. No, it will not. St. Louis is just getting flagged up every chance they get. You'd hope the home kicking will help you, but so far it has not. 1st and 14 coming. See right there, total yards only 9 between these two teams. The passing attacks have not been able to get rolling, but we'll see a pass this time. Pushing through is Ansel. Tavian fumbles and picked up by Huntington Beach, but I think he hit the ground first. So I think that's just going to be marked down where he was. I don't think that was a fumble, and the referees will agree with me. 2nd and 5 coming up. But the first completion of the day there, they're going to hand it off to the homie, and he's going to get stuffed by the homies. That's going to be Dexter Jackson coming through with the swift tackle. A gain of 1 on that play. 3rd and medium here. Who's going to break? And they're going to fake the handoff to Naaman. He's going to sit and block and make the catch. Tavian will get his 2nd. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Hitting with the zone defenses here. Almost got the tackle off sides, throwing it short and incomplete, trying the season 7. Cornerback of the year, crisscross, that ain't gonna work, brother. 2nd and 10. Mr. Smith's World 54 got a lot of GMs and team owners popping up, looking for a man, sets up and throws the dot again to Ansel. And Huntington Beach is losing coverage of number 66. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the homies in St. Louis. Sets in the pocket, finds the perfect place to throw that football. He said he's in a scouting mode as they send Tom Edwards in motion. Going to get with the wild archer, and it's working. Going to run through and try to get to the 40. Great stop there from X-Pac to avoid more yards, but going to make it 2nd and 3. St. Louis finally finding some life here in this offense. Almost got another man offsides, not to be. They'll go ahead and fake the handoff, looking for a man to throw it to, and almost throws a pick, but caught by Naaman, who was in the perfect spot. I think that's worthy for the first highlight. It's 1st and 10 again. St. Louis is starting to cook. Could have been a pick, not to be. Tom Creek Jr., you got to get your hands up, big homie. That's going to go straight into the hands of Naaman McNamerson. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to fake it to Namey again, looking. They're going to throw it to him. He's got a couple of Voyagers to get through. Ethan McWells makes the tackle, and they're almost at the 20 now. 2nd and 5 coming. Gonna send him in motion, going with the wild archer. Will they fix it? No, they will not. Namey McNamerson taking it again to around the 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10 coming. HBV currently on the 8-game winning streak. And this is the most competition that you probably say that they've had so far as they hand it off, and pushing forward is Tom Edwards for his first carry. Gonna get 3. It's gonna be 2nd and 7 coming up. Huntington Beach has been putting themselves in good positions to make plays, but they're one of the best, if not the best defense in the league. This is where they got to come through in the clutch, and there goes the tackle. There goes Blaze Henderson, and that's a loss there. 3rd and 8 coming up. I thought it was a face mask for a second, but the referee said it was clean. 3rd and 8 coming up. Will HBV make the stop? Will they get the touchdown or the first down? Is St. Louis looking for a man? He's going to take off to run. This ain't pretty. It's going to be a loss of 3, not a sack, but Gronky Kong was there. He'll take the tackle for loss right there. And it's going to be 4th and 11. Should see Daniel Carlstown come to the field. Kick is away, and the kick shall be good, and St. Louis will cash out. And it's going to be 3-0. The first score will go to the Eastern Conference leaders here. We'll see if Huntington Beach can bounce back, who currently has yet to find an answer for their offense. Crazy things are happening in this league. You got to make sure you stand by. Plenty of stuff happening. We got the draft coming along. We got to see what the awards are doing. It's going to be an interesting sight for sure. But Huntington Beach is looking to get that main title, that United Bowl championship. This is a good tester to see where they stand. As we see the kick, going to be kneeled down by Moldy Cheese. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Moldy Cheese trying to prove his worth currently in his last year of his current deal. He's got the right eyes on him now. See if he can make a play in the return game. Could be a worthy number 3 and number 4 receiver depending on what they do. Looking to throw it short and caught. There goes Vernon, who's going to use that speed and going to get to the 45-yard line. There's number 11. And there's the first big play of Huntington Beach. It's going to be a gain of 21. And the rookie's going to get the job done. Well, good job. And that should take us to the end of the first quarter. Yes, it will. Let's get back into it. Flip the fields. Throw your 2s up. Who you got winning? Gonna fake the handoff to Upton. Looking. Gonna drop back a little bit. Throws it. And it's going to be caught by 18, up to no good. Going to get a short gain of 2 on that play. 2nd and 8. Can St. Louis get the stop? That's the question. A very daunting wide receiver core is going to get even stronger next season. Left side and going to be overthrowing who I believe is Vernon Mills over there on the left side. Great defense. Going to make it 3rd and 8. Need to get past actually take that back. There's a flag on the play to give him another chance. Takes up and he's going to get hit as he tries to throw it, but luckily for them, they'll have another shot. Gonna be 3rd and 3 coming up. I believe his arm got dragged a little bit as he was trying to release that football. But 3rd and 3, definitely a lot easier to hit than 3rd and 8. They got the shotgun rolling. And they're going to try the handoff here. Tries to cut up, and he's going to pick the first down up. Is Upton. Just enough is needed. 1st and 10, Voyagers. Great job. Only needed 3. He got 3.5. 1st and 10 here for the Voyagers. St. Louis trying to get off the field, but this is Huntington Beach's time. See if they can shine a little bit. A quick adjustment there by Action, and they're going to hand it off and finds a little bit of a crease and rolling forward to get to around the 35. Big carry there from number 18. 2nd and 2 coming up. We'll see what the Voyagers can do on this drive. So far, they're looking pretty nice. They're staying ahead of the sticks. St. Louis now, they're having a little bit of trouble slowing them down. No offsides there on Nicholas Watt. Going to look for a pass. Throws a short. There goes the homie. Jeff Brown tackled by Preston Dotson, who just keeps on racking the tackles up. 1st and 10 again, and a gain of 9 to the tight end. Approaching field goal range. Actually, they are in field goal range. I'll take that back. Jumbo set. Brown and White on both sides of the O-line as they send Money Mills in motion, looking for a man to throw it to. Going to throw it short and caught. Pushing forward for a few yards extra is Upton. 2nd and 7 coming up here. St. Louis trying to get the stop. That was pretty good defense, though, nonetheless. Huntington Beach needs to get it past the 16 to get a 1st down. They're going to try to get it on this play for sure, looking for a man. Going to take off the run is the homie Jackson. He's going to hold on to it and drag down from the back. Big hit there by Nicholas Watt, tackling his former quarterback. He'll take the gain of 2 on that one, and it's 3rd and 5. Can Huntington Beach get the first? That's the question. Once again, have to get past the 11. A lot of receivers here. Expecting the pass. Yes, it will be. Gonna look midfield and gonna be caught by Ty White. Getting inside the 10. He's gonna fumble. I think he hit the ground. Preston's gonna recover it. I think it's still gonna stay with Huntington Beach, and they will review it. I'm pretty sure the knee of Ty White hit the ground. Yes, it did. And that is gonna, unfortunately for Preston's side of things, will keep him away from a fumble recovery. And the drive shall continue here for Huntington Beach. It goes short, and pushing forward is Matt Grigsby chiming into the drive, and they were going to move it 2nd and 2. A very gritty old school ball game. You see right here, we're halfway through the 2nd almost, and we only have 3 points to show for it. A lot of a lot of small gains here, but effective here for Huntington Beach. It's been working. They'll have a chance. They're going to punch it in with Ty White and not going to get it. A little bit of a stutter there. Not going to help her out. It's going to be 3rd and 2. That's where you just got to take it and run as hard as you can, but look, she hesitated a little bit. 3rd and 2. Going back to the I formation. And they're going to go with the reverse, pushing forward, and Upton is so short. He's so close in his 4th and inches. Will Huntington Beach go for it here? That's the main question. See if they could get the first touchdown of the game, put some pressure on St. Louis, or will they just go with the tie? Great job by St. Louis, and it looks like they will settle for the 3, unless they try to fake it here. You never know. And no, they're going to take the 3. And we're back to an even ball game here. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left. And we got ourselves a 3-3 ball game. As expected from our top 2 teams, they're not giving up a lot of offense. Both offenses have found at least one way to get down the field. into scoring position, but neither have punched it into the end zone. And as you can see, not a lot of yards after the catch. That is where both of these teams thrive. And both of the defenses, they've been playing very sound in regards to making sure they're around the ball carrier. If you're looking at the two teams, you think of which team it kind of favors. In my opinion, it more favors Huntington Beach due to how great their defense is. If they could find a way to get a turnover and put the pressure on the St. Louis defense, I think it could probably aid Huntington Beach more. But we'll see if St. Louis could do something on offense, see if Ansel Tavian and the gang could get something going. See right there, total yards. Both teams are at 72 total yards right now. That is crazy right here. The defense is coming alive. Here comes Montaigne. Going to throw it middle and caught. I called his name earlier, and he's going to pick up another big gainer. 1st and 10. St. Louis. Hit him with that zone cheese right there. Not much he could do. Not much Huntington Beach's defense could do. They left him open. But St. Louis on the move here. Gonna send number 15 in motion. They're gonna give it to him, but the defense of Huntington Beach says hi. That's Phenom Chisholm with the play, and that's a loss of 1. He's in the top 5 for sacks currently. So you know he knows how to get around the linemen. 2nd and 11 here. High formation here. They're going to try a short drop back, and it's going to be caught by Kevin Lee, but it's a 3rd down situation here. 3rd and 2 to be exact. First catch of the day for Mr. Lee. Trying to win another championship with this quarterback, Rebecca. Up to this point, he's done it twice in a row. As we see it, handoff here, pushing forward, and then he's getting stuffed. Number 50, Dexter Jackson says, I ain't got time for it. It's 4th and inches now. Will St. Louis keep their offense on the field? Dexter Jackson, just a monster in his own right, and is going to force a punt. Will they go for it here? St. Louis. No, they will not. Another punt coming, and it's going to be bouncing at the 5, down at the 1, and bounces backwards, and perfect there for St. Louis. A long drive ahead. Here comes Huntington Beach. What a bounce. I'm supposed to be clipping a lot of plays, but we haven't seen too many huge gainers here in this ball game. We'll see what Huntington Beach could do from their own 2-yard line. High formation coming, and they're going to pass out of it, looking to launch it right side, and going to be deflected. And Gum Arabic with the great defense on JoJo Tidwell Jr. going to make it 2nd and 10 now. Very testy pass right there for sure. And that's a false start. It gets worse. They got to move half a distance, so they're definitely going to be on the 1-yard line now. 2nd and 11 coming. Definitely not what you don't want to do. You want to avoid the safety at the very least. But it's I formation again. And they're going to try the handoff here, finding a hole. There goes Upton with some speed, and if it wasn't for Preston Dotson, he'd still be running, but Upton no good with the big play. That's 1st and 10. And Huntington Beach fans, they're mad at me for upgrading my player, because if I didn't and I wasn't paying attention, who knows how that would have turned out. But it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Gonna look and gonna launch it left side, There's a little bit of a glitch, but there's no glitch there. That's Vernon Mills down to the 25. Burning the man. It's gonna be an easy bucket, and Huntington Beach is on the move. He launched that like he was mad at it. Action Jackson Jr. He has the arm strength to get it down the field, and Vernon Mills is going to be the beneficiary, taking that one inside the 30. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Biggest play of the day goes to Huntington Beach, but can they capitalize on it? That's the question. And the thing is, Huntington Beach kicked it off. So if they can score before the half, hold St. Louis to a score, they can double dip, if you will. Looking for a man. They're going to go short, turns up, and there goes Jeff Brown with another catch. Inside the 20 they go. And it's going to be 2nd and 4. Yeah, you need those points because you went to spending. If you didn't see it earlier in the chat, Caboose, he bought 200 TPE, one for season 8 and one for season 9 for both of his players. So that's 40K down the drain, and is looking for a man to get his action. Gonna look for a protection, gonna find the middle, and it's gonna be caught. Gonna be Matt Grigsby catching it in between Preston and another player. I could not see the number, but Huntington Beach, just like that, they're back on the 1-yard line. I formation again, as it looks like St. Louis will make a switch, trying to confuse the quarterback, but they do not. Vernon Mills, number 11, and you could give the first touchdown to Huntington Beach. Big bucket. Vernon Mills gets it going, and they're going to review it. I think he had both feet in pretty easily, in my opinion, and the referees do agree. 9-3 is your score. Pending the extra point, we'll have ourselves 10-3 ball game. But this is giving Felix a lot of time to think. Normally when this happens, he's like, oh no, what do I do with my arms? Nothing, you just do stuff with your legs. Sir, you just gotta kick the ball. Kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. And a 6-play, 99-yard drive lasting less than 3 minutes. Huntington Beach showing why they are the only team over 10 wins this season on that drive. And it's going to be 1 minute left here for St. Louis to get something going. They have all 3 timeouts, so still doable to at least get a field goal if possible, if they could get the ball rolling. But this is where Huntington Beach normally comes out swinging with the blitzes. If they have the lead, they go ahead and play very, very relaxed. And you see a lot of exotic blitzes coming along. We'll see if Montaigne, the GOAT, in my opinion, can take advantage of it and get some yards. Sending this one away here. Going to be another touchback. Kneel down. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. St. Louis with the 3-point scoreboard in their side of things. They're trying to make it 10. But we'll see what this Huntington Beach defense can do against Montaigne, who's been doing very well in my opinion. They're going to throw it short, going to take it, and there goes Ansel Tavian with another catch, trying to stay in the tight end of the year race. 1st and 10, here comes St. Louis. 52 seconds left. And they're already by the 35-yard line, so that's a good start. What's going on, Mix? Yeah, I love me some defensive ball games too. Gonna be looking for a man middle left side and caught Kaishan with the tackle, and they'll call their first time out here. Brings me back to our season 1 and season 2 USFA days back in Axis a little bit, except the defenses actually made plays, and it's not because the offense was like complete trash. Caboose remembers. Pepperidge Farms remembers. That's the most important thing. 35 seconds left in the second. They're going to send a blitz. It does get home, but it is going to be a solid tackle to avoid yards after the catch. And St. Louis is down to one more timeout. We'll see the pass here. That last first down to Lancelot. I didn't see who actually made the catch, so thank you for allowing me to see that there. High formation again. St. Louis about 20 yards away from good field goal range. They're trying to make it happen. Deep drop back. Pressure doesn't get home, but the pass on the mark. There goes Kevin Lee with another one. And that should be around the 35-yard line. They may just try to drain it and then take their kick. I don't think I ever had Pepperidge Farm bread, but one thing I have had is a timeout here for St. Louis, who's more than likely going to set up their field goal team. I don't think they'll go for the Hail Mary, even though we've seen a few come through. One of which I believe was against Huntington Beach as well. But it looks like they do have their offense on Hail Mary time. They want to see if they could tie it up. Huntington Beach sending three, launching it left side. Going to be incomplete. And there's going to be 7 seconds left. Said that hearty white bread be busting like Italian loaf. I got you. I'll try it out. If I can find it. Do I have to order it online? Like, do I have to go on Amazon? They'll send it to me. Looking for Amanda's Montaigne. Gonna launch this again. Middle of the field. Going to be incomplete, and the Huntington Beach will hold for one more play. Yeah, this is on PC. What's going on time too, Hunt? I don't know if you're one of the new users that joined in the server, but what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by. Walmart or Kroger? Okay, bet. I'll see if Walmart has it next time I go up there. Gonna be one more launch, and Montaigne has the arm. Going to be picked off. And who picked it off? I don't know. It's actually Kyshawn Williams. What? He actually had an interception. I was just talking about it earlier. That's crazy. Wow. Huntington Beach. Wow, that was crazy though. I didn't think he was going to get one this season, but he surely did, as Moldy Cheese is going to take it to the 25-yard line. Make sure you do that exclamation point USFA. If you have a player currently in the league, you'll be able to join into the giveaway. I think we're at 4, and it looks like Huntington Beach, they look like they found a little bit of a switch up. They want to check it out a little bit, see if they can get it going. But he's going to throw in the run. There goes Upton, pushing for the first, and he's going to pick it up down at the 38-yard line. And it looked like action was about to run right into the defense, but a quick flick of the wrist right to his testy halfback, and he's going to get the job done. 1st and 10. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Going to be incomplete. Vernon Mills could not hang on, and I don't know what in the world that was from number 10. You seen that? He was breakdancing. That ain't gonna work though. 2nd and 10. I'm proud of this mod. It looks really nice. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As we see a delayed handoff, there goes Upton again with the big hole past the 40, pushing to the 38 on the other side. It's gonna be 1st and 10. Upton no goods, knifing them up, and the delayed handoff worked to perfection. Looks like Preston Dotson cleaned it up. And that's why he's one of the better backs in the league. Going to be looking, passing it. His action wide open. Upton again. Going to reach out for the first. Strong man running. He's a little shy, but he's going to take the gain of 9 there. 2nd and 1 here. Huntington Beach looking real nice on this drive. Ryan Davis approves. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man. The pressure's trying to get home, and it is going to get home. That's a sack. Jesse Leyva with half of the sack. I don't know who got the other half, but a great pass rush there from St. Louis is going to slow down Huntington Beach a bit. Looks like it's going to be Leyva and a bot. Going to be passing it again, looking middle of the field, and cannot connect with JoJo, who is wide open, and that's going to push him out of field goal range, I believe. So it's going to be 4th and 12. Great defense there from St. Louis, not giving up on the drive. They were getting punched a good amount on that one, but they found a way to get the job done. Here comes the punt team. Sending this one away. This one appears to be going out the back of the end zone. Not too much to worry there for St. Louis. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. And I didn't even do the advertisements. I'll do it after this play. I kind of slipped my mind. After that interception, it kind of threw me off a little bit. I wasn't expecting it. But we got it going on. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be sending a blitz, and it's going to be a sack. That dude just threw his body weight at Montana. He's still falling. Gonna take the sack. That's tough. But a nice drive there. And it's gonna be 1st and 15. Hey, I'll get it eventually. He just threw his whole body weight at him. That's crazy. Middle of the field and caught. And once again, no yards after the catch. Can I get it now? No, I cannot. I keep hitting the wrong button for the pause, but we'll see after this 3rd and 8 if I can get it right. Or after the punt. I could just do it after the punt if there is a punt. I won't cut their drive short. Going to be looking for a handoff. Turns up and getting the first down is naming one of his better carries of the game. And maybe that was a real good time for me not to pause the game. So we'll keep the drive going, see what St. Louis can do. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Going to be looking for a man to throw it. Takes off to run and just throws this one away as Montaigne. Not much she could do there. Going to make it 2nd and 10. Second and 10 coming up. Going to be passing it, looking for a man to throw it to, and it's going to throw it short, and that's out of bounds as well. And this Huntington Beach pass defense is giving Montaigne some trouble. 3rd and 10 coming up now. Not expecting a run here. Montaigne's going to have to use her arm in order to get this job done, I believe. Looking, throws it short. It's going to be caught. Reaching out, but not to be. And I'll go ahead and cut it off here so we could get into the good old advertisement. My bad again. Should have had it on earlier, but it's all good to go. Shout out to the homies at W, the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. You already know how we do. Use that code on your screen, USFA S8. to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to do. They got shaker cups, they got hats, they got shirts. They obviously got the W product, which is really good for you. Not all that caffeine. You won't get all the jitters. You won't get all the crashing, all that bad stuff. You got to stay active when you're drinking your energy drink. And that's why I like me some W. I got some more coming in the coming weeks, and my new shaker cup, because the last one it got sat on, let's just say that. So make sure you show some love to W. Also show some love to Paladin. They got a sack sanity too. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, shout out to Paladin. They are another sponsor of ours. If you want anything for your business in regards to the software to make sure that's running in tip-top shape, that is going to be the place that you go. Great product there. Sign a contract, and just like with W, you'll be directly supporting the USFA by doing so. Now, we also have the homies in the GSB, one of our affiliates, Gold Standard Basketball. They're keeping it moving with the FIBA World Cup, all the good stuff. Great product. If you love some basketball and you love to do what you do here on the hardwood, that is where you want to go, the GSP. Also, shout out to the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. They are our collegiate affiliates, and I almost said something crazy there, but over 125 users and players coming into this next draft class. Is going to be a fun ride, so make sure you don't miss out. In a few weeks, you're going to see that draft coming, or a little bit longer than that. You already know how we do. Is FIBA over? Okay, you know what I'm talking about, though. Basketball. And shout out also to Goals. That's the hockey sim league. If you want to be the next Hall of Famer in the game of hockey on the ice, that is going to be the place that you want to do it. And you might as well go ahead with it. I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway now. Let's go ahead and get into it. See where we're at. Spin that wheel. Get it out the way. And what will be the prize tonight? How many people do we have in this one? That's the question. It looks like 5 TPE will be the prize, and the winner shall be. And I see my man's is calling the shot. Ryan Davis 2 in a row. Off of 4 entries here. Need some more entries, man. I don't know what's wrong, man. We need more people up in here. But Ryan Davis getting the job done, rooting his team on. He's trying to get his team to dub. He got his player a dub. And that's going to continue on from there. Thanks again for the giveaway. And we'll get this thing moving. Let's go ahead and do it. And like clockwork, he's feeding the league too with some biddies.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
He's getting banned. Fourth and 3. Here comes the punt. Huntington Beach trying to get something going on the return. Not to be. He's going to take it close to the 20. He's going to be 1st and 10. Huntington Beach with the chance to expand on their 7-point lead. St. Louis still in the ball game. And they'll look for something here. Passing it. Deep drop back. Middle of the field. And caught. There goes Jeff Brown, who's picking up the first. Getting close to the 30. He's going to be 1st and 10 again. Huntington Beach on the move. Nice job here. Yeah, I have to throw in the Don DeMarco, man. That don't be crazy. As we see the pass, that's crazy too. Getting close to midfield is Matt Grigsby, and that's going to be 1st and 10.
Don DeMarco. Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Double duty, pulling stats and watching the game. That's dedication. The only type of dedication that you'll find in the United Sim Football Association. Looking to keep the drive alive is Huntington Beach, though. Throws a short, going to be caught and tackled immediately, so not too much on that play. A gain of 2. Have a few more soundboards here. But I'm not going to do too much unless it's warranted. Got to keep it professional. All the good stuff. Oh, you're doing stats for this game? Oh, nice. You're doing my work for me. Good job, you. 2nd and 8 coming. Runs into his own halfback and going to throw it straight to him, who's going to try to pick the first up, and he's going to keep trugging for 2 more yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Over 200 passing yards there for the homie Action Jackson Jr. Yeah, I got that too. Not the other one. I like this one better though. The other one kind of played out. Gonna pick the handoff though, looking for a man. Left side and caught. Dragging the toes is Ty White. There's gonna be a gain of 9 since she was going backwards. It's gonna be 2nd and 1.
No
Is St. Louis going to get the stop on that last play? Doing passing, rushing, and kicking. Good job, you. As we see a stretch coming for Upton. He's got a lot of room. He needs one more block, and he's going to get it. Upton, no good. Is Upton no good for the touchdown. In Huntington Beach, they're going to stretch this lead out more. Home field advantage is looking pretty nice with the white and blue. Game ain't over, but it's definitely helping their cause. St. Louis has yet to score a touchdown, and it's going to be 3.5 minutes left in the third. Need to get the whoopsies from Mortal Kombat when they throw picks. Either that or when Solid Snake, when he gets caught, like that sound effect. Yeah. That would be cool too. But I'm going to update it during the off season, get some more sounds for you. Make sure that y'all having fun, because that's the most important thing. I want my people to have fun while they're watching the stream. I want to see those 5 viewers that I currently see turn to 50, turn to 500. It will only get there in time. And that technically, that's all I have, apparently. I have too much time. I take that back. I have no time at all. All my free time goes to this. I'm not even going to lie to you. Caboose can attest to that, because all of his free time goes into this. As we see the kickoff go to the back of the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. St. Louis has yet to score a touchdown in this ball game. If there's a perfect time to change that, it'll be right now. It's going to be 1st and 10. And technically, this is what I'd like to see. You know, people doing stats while the game is going. We see other leagues doing the same thing. That'll definitely help keep everything rolling. What's free time? Indeed. As the blitz almost gets home and they tried to tight end move, and it's going to work. That was very dicey, but you got to give credit to that blocking. That's 1st and 10. What a play there from St. Louis. And Huntington Beach almost played the perfect blitz. If that was any other play, I think that would have been a sack, but it's going to be a zone read handoff, and it's going to get a couple of yards, make it a few. This is definitely going to help Ulf Jacobson get back into the race, with Namie McNamerson having one of his worst games. But right now, Namie has a very sizable lead. Not just in the halfback of the year, but also when it comes to the, oh, never mind, he's going to take a big hitter. He's going to get chased down, but he's not going to get touched for the touchdown. And I think I jinxed my boy, ULF. Give number 26 the bucket. That's going to be a touchdown there for St. Louis. And the third quarter's picking up. And he's going to shank that one, so it's still going to be an 8-point ball game. Thanks to that missed extra point from Daniel Carlstown. So St. Louis still have to score, and then they'll have to score again via the 2-point conversion to tie this ball game up. But hey, still all good to go. Still plenty of time. 14 minutes left in this ball game. Huntington Beach still has some work to do if they want to get the victory. But they currently have the advantage here. They can do pretty much what they want to do. They'll see if they get the scoring vibes again. It'll be interesting to see if they try that deep pass again. Vernon Mills clearly in a mismatched situation in his favor. Two minutes, 9 seconds left in the third. Here comes Moldy Cheese looking for the return. Taking this past the 30, pushed up and gets to the 35-yard line. A great return there for the homie Moldy Cheese. It's 1st and 10 coming. Two minutes, 4 seconds left in the third now after the return. We'll see what HBV can do. Looking for a man to throw to middle field. It's caught by Jeff Brown and then wrangled down by Preston Dotson on the tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Gotta do what you gotta do. Jeff Brown doing his thug thizzle. Stevie Glades helping Preston with the tackle. And looks like they're going to try the handoff. Sheds off one man, gets to midfield and gets stuffed. Going to be Christopher Baker there on the tackle. It's 2nd and 7 coming. Heavy set here for Huntington Beach. Going to be a pass here. Going to launch the left side. Going to be deflected and almost picked off by I believe John Smith. 3rd and 7 coming up now. Vernon Mills couldn't hang on to it through contact. A big 3rd down here for St. Louis, who's trying to get their offense back onto the field. Great game so far. Gonna be looking to throw it short. There goes Vernon Mills, who's going to get hit, and he's short, I believe. Yes, he is. 4th and inches, a great effort, but could not push through 2 archers. And that'll make it 4th and inches. Does Huntington Beach keep the offense on? Yes, they will. Gamble here for Huntington Beach to see if they could keep the drive alive, and it's going to be a pass. They got a man crossing open, and the pass on the money. There goes the homie Matt Grigsby. A big play to end quarter number 3. Throw your 4s up. Let's get into it. Gonna be a delayed handoff. There goes Upton, who's going to try to get as much as he can, but a solid carry there. 9 for 92 on the day there for Upton. No good. A gain of 3 on the play. The gamble does work out for them, but can they punch it in? That's the question. Barely in field goal range now. They left Jeff Brown open. There's no one guarding him, but they're going to hand it off anyway, and there goes Vernon. Actually, not Vernon. That's going to be Levante Lewis for a solid gain of about 6. 3rd and 1. Huntington Beach staying ahead of the sticks, giving themselves a chance to, pretty much do what they want to do. This is what Huntington Beach has done all season long. Up to this point, it's been proven to work. And they're going to try the handoff again, and he is going to pick up the first, charging through. Just enough. 1st and 10, Voyagers. Upton, one good carry away from cracking 100 on this ball game. Going with the single back here. And they will keep it on the ground. Pushing forward is Upton, who's going to get close, but there's a flag right at the end of it, and I think it's on Huntington Beach. Yes, it is. And that's going to make it 1st and 15 now. I think if he hit the ground, that wouldn't have happened, but hey, it is what it is. First and 15 coming. Looking, handed it off again. Runs through a man, runs through Preston, and tackled before he gets too far, getting those yards back. 2nd and 7 coming. But they're going to give Preston the tackle there. Going to be a drop back coming, looking for a man. Going to get sacked. The left edge, they let him free, and it's going to be 3rd and 13 right now. Great pressure there from St. Louis, trying to keep their offense in the game. The best way to do it is to make sure the opposing offense doesn't score. Still in field goal range as of right now, but we'll see what happens on this play. Vernon Mills is in the slot, and he's going to throw it short to Jeff Brown, who's going to push forward. Not picking up the first down, but definitely puts him in field goal range. 8.5 minutes left in the fourth. We should see the field goal team, unless Huntington Beach feels froggy again, and try to get the first down. And they do feel froggy. Going with the strong guy formation here. Will they pick it up? Yes, it is a handoff, and Upton's going to do it again inside the 15. And Huntington Beach is just hitting on every cylinder right now. Giving up the sack and the penalty. They're still picking up the first. St. Louis needs to find a stop. Handoff here. There goes Upton spinning off of a man, but the second man, John Smith, he's going to make sure it doesn't go any further than that. 2nd and 8. Overall, a great game. St. Louis still trying to keep themselves into it. At this point, a turnover will probably be the best case scenario for them. Jeff Brown, he's by himself. Excuse me. By himself in the slot. And they're going to send Lewis in motion. They're going to throw it to him. Going to get a couple of blockers, but not a lot. That's going to not help him out that much. It's going to be 3rd and 8, a gain of nothing. I think if they was able to hold on to that block there on the right side, it probably could have done a lot better, but ran out of real estate there. 3rd and 8 coming. Huntington Beach can get past the 2-yard line and still keep the drive alive if that's the case. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Protection's perfect. Takes off to run. Throws it backwards. And it's going to be Jeff Brown. I think he was past the line, so he's going to lose 10 yards. And then loss of down is going to be 4th and 12. Actually, 4th and 4. I don't know why they didn't choose the 4th and 12. But it is what it is. Probably a little bit of a blunder there in the St. Louis sidelines. I mean, it is Tertz calling their shots, so are we really surprised that they picked the wrong thing? It is what it is. A kick from the left side. Here comes Felix Delachon with another one, and it's going to be right through Broadway. Easy money. Huntington Beach will hit 20. And Huntington Beach's offense does what it's supposed to do, making St. Louis work for everything. 6 minutes left in the fourth. We should see a passing attack now, and Huntington Beach is going to be expecting it. Expect a lot of blitzes, I'm sure, to try to get Montaigne off the wrong foot. On the wrong foot, I guess you should say. Everybody saying rip the Tertz in the chat. I mean, it's Tertz. He's like the league punching bag. I'm not even going to lie to you, but he's still my son and I love him, so you better respect him. Only me and Caboose can make fun of Tertz. As we see the tackle there for Matt Grigsby. Kevin Lee taking it as far as he can. It's going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, he's definitely adopted. I can never give birth to someone that ugly. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, Tertz. I love you, man. But you're still pretty ugly. That's on you, bro. Gonna be a pass. Looking for it, man. Gonna take off to run. Gonna avoid the sack. Gonna throw in the run, and he's gonna get, or she's gonna get hit as she throws. That's the pressure that we was expecting from Huntington Beach. Does he have 2 rings? Yes. I'm pretty sure he has 2 rings. Going to be passing it again, looking, it throws on the run, trying to cut up, punching it out, not to be. Huntington Beach looking for the turnover. So he has 2? Yeah, he has 2. 3rd and 6 coming. I don't quite remember the years, but I know that Huntington Beach has won seasons 2, 4, and 6. And we're in season 8, so you could do the math if you see if Huntington Beach can try to do it again. Here comes Montaigne, middle of the field, and it's coming back to the ball as Tom Edwards, who is also going up against his former team. That ain't going to help him out. It should be 4th down territory here. Punting the ball ain't going to help him. But Huntington Beach, they're in a real good position here. Yeah, season 3 and season 7, you're right, yeah. I remember 7 because that was last year, but I didn't remember the first one you did. 4th and 4. Gonna fake the handoff. The blitz almost home, but the pass better and give him 15 more. That's a face mask. There goes Tom Creed Jr. His father, playing for the homies in Charlotte, just got signed around 3 or 4 weeks ago after being released from Tacoma. His son making his father proud, but not on that particular play. The drive continues here for St. Louis. Huntington Beach sending 3. They don't get home, and the pass on the mark to Sir Lancelot. And Montaigne's going to keep it moving here. It's 1st and 10 coming up. 4.5 minutes. St. Louis is going to need to make a quick score. I'd say if they could score within the next a minute and some change, minute and a half. Gonna throw a short in, almost an interception. X-Pac could not hang on. Just a little bit out of his reach from what I've seen there. It's going to be a pass deflection nonetheless. 2nd and 10 coming. Short drop back. Here comes Montaigne. Middle of the field. And gonna be making the catch is Kevin Lee. Inside the 15 they go. The clock continues to roll. But St. Louis on the move, looking real nice. It's 1st and 10 coming. St. Louis not giving up. They know they still have a lot of game to play. They're going to go with the I formation. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. They're going to hand it off. No, it's a fake. Throws a short. There goes the tight end screen. And it's not going to work out. Dexter Jackson trying to strip the ball, but not to be. He'll just take the tackle. Antatavian, 12 catches, 111 yards. Great job from him so far. And I think he's done better than the majority of tight ends that went up against Huntington Beach's defense. So St. Louis, they definitely have something cooking here to try to attack. But it's going to be another drop back. Throws it and caught for the 1st down is Sir Lancelot, not quite getting into the end zone. So the clock will continue to roll. 2.5 minutes left in the 4th. And St. Louis is dotting them up right now. Going with the shotgun. And they're going to hand it off. And going to try to reach out. And he's going to get it. Namey McNamerson, number 2. Touchdown. Archers, and now they'll have to go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. HBV making a switch. Short drop back, throws a short end, bucket. There goes Ansel Tavian, and we have ourselves a 3-score ball game, folks. This game is not dead yet. Huntington Beach with the football coming soon, and St. Louis does have the 2-minute warning in their back pocket as well, so they probably couldn't have played it any better than that. What a great way to end week 13. Got the ping out just in time. Let's do it. Going to be passing it is Action Jackson. Turns up and he's going to throw it to the left sideline, and there goes the 2-minute warning there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Not a particular fan of that play. I would have ran the football, but looks like they're in more of a running situation here with the weak guy. And they're going to hand it off. Decent blocking, and just gets destroyed by Preston. What a hit. And St. Louis setting the tone early. It's already 3rd and 10. Preston was looking for that forced fumble. You already seen that. Could not quite get it, but St. Louis with the chance for a perfectly stopped drive. As we see 3rd and 10 coming up. No point in calling the timeout. Well, no point in doing all what I was thinking, as he sheds off a man, and he's going to get close, but he's a little short, and St. Louis can breathe the sigh of relief. They're going to get this football back. 4th and 2 coming up. And St. Louis, let's see what they really got made in them. Do they have clutch in the car? What's going on, Mr. Krim? How you doing? Hope all is well. Going to be returned. Here comes Preston, who's going to get stuck by Phenom Chisholm. He got past the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. I thankfully didn't have to vote in this one. I didn't want to lose any points, so Caboose was bolder than me. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. St. Louis, they're trying to get the job done. They need to get to field goal range at the very least. Here comes Montaigne, goes right side and incomplete. It had a man open, but passed well off the mark. And you already know how it goes. It's going to be nothing but 4th down territory here for St. Louis if they was to not get close to field goal range. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Deep drop back. Protection is decent, and the catch is going to be better than that. 1st and 10, St. Louis. They are on the move, folks. About 25 yards away from really good field goal range. 1 minute, 20 seconds. They'll go no huddle, as they should. Montaigne's going to take the hike. Try to fake it. There goes Kevin Lee. Gonna fake it. Gonna fake it again. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home. And it almost got home on that play. That would have been a little crazy. But Montaigne smart enough to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Battle of two Goliaths. Who's going to come through? Caught. Going to reach out is the homie Lancelot, but he's not going to get the first. 57 seconds left. They are in Huntington Beach territory as of right now. 50 seconds left. Big play here. Oh, they're not quite in field goal range. They're about 10 yards away, something like that. They're going to send the man in motion. Going to look for the screen, and it is going to be caught. There goes Namey. He's going to take off the run inside the 30, and it's 30 seconds left, folks. They are in field goal range, but they could very well go for the TD as well. 24 seconds. They may let it tick down. No huddle here. 15 seconds. Huntington Beach looking for the sack. And it looks like it's pretty close, but they're going to throw it on the run and incomplete. And St. Louis should be bringing their field goal team out here. Unless they want to try to get the W, they don't want to take it to OT. They have a timeout, but looks like they will settle for the field goal. Daniel Carlstown with his biggest kick. And it looks like it is going to be iced. Thanks by the hands of the cold Voyager team. Exciting game indeed, Mix. This is what we could provide. I'm trying to tell you, this league gets lit when it wants to be. But I'm just kidding. It's lit all the time. Even in the blowouts, it gets a little ridiculous. But 2nd and 10 here from the left hash. Ryan Davis hoping for the miss. Kick is going to be up. And that is going to be good. Overtime pending. St. Louis comes through with the clutch play. And Huntington Beach, they had a pretty good lead, but pretty good isn't good enough here for St. Louis. That's what they said, not me. 3 seconds left. Should see a return here, and then we could take it to overtime. Caboose, what record does Arizona have? As we see this return, and it is going to be returned, and we will take this into overtime, folks. Crazy. Huntington Beach is going to call it, and it looks like Huntington Beach will be the team that'll start out overtime. Interesting enough, kick is going to be away here. Let's get back into the ball game. Let's do it. 9-4. Okay, I got you. Going to be returned. Here comes Moldy Cheese, who cuts around and gets stuck before he gets past the 25-yard line. Huntington Beach, they could close it out with the touchdown. You already know of the rules. There are no ties. So this will keep going until someone scores, or if Huntington Beach scores on this drive via the touchdown. Now, I can't show the flip because it shows stupid stuff that we're not supposed to show in between them. So we're going to keep it moving. Going to be a fake of the handoff. Launch and get. Overthrows everybody is action. Going to make it 2nd and 10. Looked like they went 4 verts on that play, but St. Louis was ready. 2nd and 10 coming up. Huntington Beach looking for the score here. They're going to hand it off. Great blocking, and there's a flag on the play. Going to make a juke move, and it's unfortunately not going to work out in favor of Huntington Beach. They're going to take it back. 2nd and 19, and that's a big penalty. Now Huntington Beach needs 2 plays to get at least 19 yards. So far back, you can't see the field up to see where they gotta go, but they're gonna send Vernon in motion. Gonna quick pitch it, and there goes the homie. Looks like it's gonna be Matt Grigsby there getting to the 25, and now it's gonna be 3rd and 11. Overtime is here, folks. Will Huntington Beach keep it alive? They throw it short. Gonna be rolling this Upton, and he's gonna get tapped down, and that is going to be a stop there from St. Louis. Now it's next score wins at this point. Who is going to get the W tonight? I believe we had a 2 overtime game before, but I think that was the longest. Sending this one away is Felix with the big boot. And there goes Preston looking for the great return, and going to get stuck before he gets past the 30. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. St. Louis could end it with the field goal. Huntington Beach could end it with a defensive defensive score. Whatever happens first, throwing the right side in, caught, dragging a man for the first down. Is that Body? No, that's Tom Edwards there with the play. Nice job there from the former Voyager. It's 1st and 10. Big plays here going into OT. Total yards pretty even, but in favor of Huntington Beach currently. Going to be a delayed handoff, but Huntington Beach was ready for it that time. There goes Blaze Henderson. 2nd and 10 coming up. Will we see more of what we seen in the first quarter, where it was just nothing but great defensive plays? And honestly, St. Louis could breathe a sigh of relief due to that penalty, because it would have been pretty bad if Huntington Beach was able to continue that drive. In my opinion, they go and fake it another time and going to try for the deflection, but they left Ansel Tavian open, and they are going to be in Huntington Beach territory. 1st and 10. Montaigne showing why she's the greatest of all time right there on that pass. Huntington Beach giving up a huge play. But can they make up for it? They have yet to get to Montaigne here. They're going to send the homie in motion, fake it 2 times again, looking for a man middle of the field, and caught in field goal range down to the 25-yard line, and that is not good there for Huntington Beach. Montaigne, what can you do? What can you do to stop her? Huntington Beach in a bad situation here. St. Louis pretty much set up to run the football, but they're going to keep passing a quick pitch, and caught. Going to get more yards, and Ansel's just making it look easy. 2nd and 3 coming up. Caboose saying, give me my points. And you already know how it goes. Game ain't dead until it's dead. They're going to go with the jumbo formation here. Going to be hand this off and a huge gain, and looks like name is going to be a stop short. 3rd and inches coming. Yeah, you heard that? That's how you get it. No, these fools crazy, man. These crowds, I love them. 3rd and inches here. And why not hand it off? And he's going to take the outside edge. Going to try to shed a man off, and gets inside the 10. St. Louis looking real nice. Namey's going to crack 100. 1st and goal. 6.5 minutes left in OT, but I don't think we'll need that much. St. Louis still in a shotgun set, and they'll hand it off again. Gonna try to push forward, gets inside the 5 is Namey, and they're coming for blood. They want the touchdown to seal the deal. So far, it's been working in their favor. Huntington Beach still trying their hardest, but is yet to find an answer for this offense. Handed off to Namey, and gets stuffed again. 3rd and goal. And they pretty much have one more chance to force a turnover. This might be over. Oh, I thought one of the people in the crowd said something like that. Like, they do be saying some crazy stuff in the crowd. Yeah, she dialed in, definitely. Handoff, and Tom Edwards is not going to get the touchdown. It looks like we should see the field goal team come on to settle the score for week 13. Granted, we've seen kicks miss this short before. It has happened. But Daniel Carlson, wait, this 4th and goal. They're not going for the field goal. What are they doing? Oh no. What is it going to be, a bad decision? Yes, it is. Oh my God, St. Louis. What are you doing? Oh my God. What? No. but a defensive score could end it. They're going to throw it short, trying to turn up. What is St. Louis doing? I don't know. St. Louis did all the legwork. They got the stop. They got the ball to the 2-yard line, got stopped 3 times, and then another time on 4th down, and keeping Huntington Beach in the ball game. Going to be a short drop back here, and caught. There goes Vernon, who's going to juke and get past the 25-yard line. 3.5 minutes left in first overtime. I don't even know what is happening right now. And I think if Vernon kept on running, I think he should have been gone. But here we are, Huntington Beach back on offense, but they got to go backwards here. St. Louis. Y'all been one of the more consistent teams in the league, but this is definitely very uncharacteristic of you. But they still have a chance technically. Huntington Beach, they have the football at the 20-yard line, and they're going to punch it in the ground. They're going to get a big gain. There goes Levante Lewis with the big one. 2nd and 3 coming. Wow. Blake rooting for HBV in this one. Who would have thought that would have happened? Handoff. No, it's a fake. And Action Jackson Jr. is going to launch it deep and overthrows the game winner. Vernon Mills had his man beat by at least 10 yards, and just the pass just a little bit too off. Looked like it slipped out of his hands there. 3rd and 3 now. And St. Louis, they have a chance to right their wrongs here if they could get a stop here. Levante Lewis there in the backfield. He's going to run out, going to look to take off and get sacked. More stats coming. John Smith gets one, and he's going to increase his total. 4th and 12. Great job by this St. Louis defense for making up for what the offense didn't do. And now they'll get the football back. Sending this one away again. Preston Dotson with yet another punt return. Here comes the man, a spin move, leaving the man looking to find his ankles. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again. St. Louis, they're trying to get the job done this time around. Not sure why he was so aggressive. He was St. Louis was way too aggressive there on that last drive. Take the victory, go home. But here we are, 1.5 minutes. Handoff, here comes Namey, who's not going to get a lot. A couple of yards maybe one. The game continues here. I formation, 2nd and 9. They're going to send the man in motion and pick the handoff to him, looking for a man to throw it to, and just going to take off and run. They left it open, and trying to run through Dexter Jackson is not a good idea. Huntington Beach will call the timeout here. And as I said before, it's going to click over. So if it takes more minutes, overtime is just going to keep on moving where it's at. I formation here, 3rd and 2. Namey's in the backfield. Do they trust their run game in this situation? They will not try it. They're going to try to pass. Hit as she throws, and there goes another stop. And Huntington Beach's defense, they're showing their mettle now. It's 4th and 2. Caboose, if this goes in the 2nd overtime, can you ping the crew for me? Or don't ping them. Why not? Just leave it alone. 4th and 2, and this time they'll decide to not go for it here. So they'll go for the punt here, but not when they needed to. Bounce it to the 5, and another great roll. So Huntington Beach, they're going to have a long drive if they want to get this victory. 1st and 10 again. Gonna throw it short to the homie and not gonna get a lot. And there goes the timeout there for St. Louis. There's only 2 timeouts, so not too much that either one can do. This game is giving me, I can't say it. I don't think I'm supposed to say it. I'll keep it PG for a little bit. 2nd and 8 coming. Could you imagine this happen for the United Bowl? If this was to be the 2 teams to make it, that would just be insane. Looking for a man. Going to throw it short to Vernon, who's going to cut up and get the first down. Past the 15. And the drive continues. 35 seconds left. Yeah, this game is giving me lice. Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah. $23 seconds. Going to be a short drop back here. Throws it left side. Going to be caught by Vernon. And there's going to be another timeout called. Not sure who that was from. Probably Huntington Beach. Yes, it is. Google 4-letter words. And it looks like we'll need to put some 6s in the chat if nothing happens. First time in a while. And it looks like Huntington Beach is going to make a quick flip. See if they can find a mismatch. Potentially not have to worry about any more plays. And almost throws the pick. Action Jackson Jr. almost killed the game for Huntington Beach right there. Assuming St. Louis knows how to call the field goal attempt play. But it's going to be 3rd and 2 regardless. Very testy play there. Huntington Beach back onto the field. Trying to get at least the first down. Gonna take off and run, hit as he throws and still finds his man who gets out of bounds. A clutch play. There goes Action Jackson Jr. That could have been testy too if that defensive player was watching. But regardless of that, it's 1st and 10. Five seconds here. Gonna look for a man. Gonna launch this middle of the field and going to be incomplete. And we have ourselves some 6s, y'all. We have ourselves some 6s. We have ourselves some 6s. Back to the gameplay we go. Throw some 6s in the chat. Taking the handoff and going to get sacked. Again, Rock Blazer getting into the mix. 3rd and 20 coming. Interesting gameplay for sure. Who wants it more? That's going to be the question. Who wants it more? Gonna be another drop back, throws it short. That's not going to get it done. Going conservative is not going to help them out, but it could help them in regards to field position if they could get a good punt. The 6th quarter continues, folks. And I see in the Discord, Caboose is completely cussing out Turks right now. It's hilarious. Gonna be sending this one, and it looks like the field will get flipped as it bounces to the 6.5, 7-yard line. And now St. Louis is going to have to drive a little bit. Shotgun set. Namey in the backfield. Gonna be a reverse handoff, and looks like Namey's gonna push forward for some more yards. Great game. Great gain right there as well. 2nd and 3 coming. Yeah, it's a little longer than I'd want it to be, but hey, no, it is what it is. I got time. I got the time as we see a fake gonna be hit as he makes the catch as Anzeltavian. That's gonna be a little bit of a loss there. It's 3rd and 5 now. They tried the trickery there not to be. Huntington Beach with the chance to see if they could force St. Louis to punt from their own end zone. At formation again. And they're going to try the handoff, finding a big hole. They're going to pick the first down up with St. Louis getting past the 20. Perfect run play is going to be 1st and 10. I believe 6, the most overtimes is 2. So we still have time to see. We'll still have time to see if it'll go past that, but so far, Huntington Beach trying to get off of the field, and they're going to fake the handoff. Blitz doesn't get home. They're going to give it to Tavian, who's going to get dragged down before he can get past the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Yeah, in the early days, yeah, I was thinking more of the Madden side of things, because it was the same exact way. Like there is no overtimes here in the league. But 8.5 minutes left here in this one. And as you can see, the timeouts don't get recycled. So if you don't have any timeouts for the rest of the game, that's on you. Going to be sending this one, going to juke up, and it's going to be a 3rd down coming again. I'm pretty sure 3 is the longest ever. Like, it actually made it to the 3rd overtime. I'm pretty sure it's 3. But in the Madden era, it's been 2. Going to be looking for a man and caught. There goes Kevin Lee, and they're picking up first downs left and right. Is St. Louis. 1st and 10 coming again. Oh yeah, I didn't even hit this one.
This is a certified hood classic. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Gonna be faking it and faking it again. Donkey Kong not getting to where he needed to be, but he's gonna throw a pick. That's gonna be Ethan McWells. And I think he's seen the stat sheet on the website. He's gonna take the lead with 4 on the season. Quick pitch, and there goes Vernon, who's reaching out for the first. He's gonna be a little short, I believe. But wow. St. Louis, they're finding every which way to give Huntington Beach the victory by the looks of it. 2nd and 1 coming. Huntington Beach around 30 yards away from solid field goal range, and they're going to look for the pass, going to look for a man, takes off and does a 360 no scope and takes off and run, looking for a man to throw it to, and there's no one home there. That ain't going to work. 3rd and 1 coming. Let me know how the stream is looking for you all. So far, it looks pretty good to me. At formation, handoff, pushing forward, and runs through Rock Blazer to pick up the first. And the Huntington Beach drive shall continue. 6 minutes left in overtime. Numero dos. Still am, unfortunately. Yeah, you got to get up out that joint. As much as I want to promote other leagues, I can't support what they're doing over there, me personally. But 5.5 minutes left in overtime. Here comes a quick pitch and going to be caught. There goes the homie Upton getting inside St. Louis territory. And it's going to be 1st and 10. 9 catches, 58 yards there for Upton. So he's well over 150 total yards. These stats are going to be ridiculous. I can't wait to do these graphics. I can't wait to do these graphics. Vernon Mills in motion. 1st and 10. Going to be a deep drop back. Here comes the homie. Going to be caught by Vernon. Pushing forward to get past the 40 is Huntington Beach. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 now. Also, I forgot to say, Ryan, good job on the podcast with the USFA PN crew. Good job by you guys. High formation again, and they're going to give it to Upton, who's going to find a little bit of a crease, but just going to make that 3rd down a little bit easier to hit. 3rd and 1 coming. USFA PN, let's go. We got to show some love to the USFA PN. coming up with the content every week to keep you up to date on what's going on each week. And it's back to the I formation here for Huntington Beach. They're going to go with the delay, and a big hold. There goes Upton, who's going to swing through and get to the 30, and it's going to be 1st and 10. I ain't got no type of bars. Like, if there's anything music in my book that I could do, I can like mix music. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, they're in field goal range, but will they go for the field goal is the question, as they tried to stretch, and that's beautiful blocking. There goes Upton, who's going to cut through and get inside the 20. And Huntington Beach, they're cooking again. 1st and 10. But I do know overtime, like if it is low on time, they will go for the field goal. I've tested it out. Oh, or never mind. They're going to try it now. They're done with this game, and St. Louis will use their final timeout here to try to get this one taken care of. Who's going to get the victory? Is Huntington Beach going to finish the deal? I cannot wait to go over these stats, man. Felix De La Chone, he's been up and down kicking, so it's not a sealed deal yet. I will let y'all know right now, Felix has a tendency of missing these range type kicks, but he can definitely change it here and move Huntington Beach to 11 wins, and it does look like he's going to knock it through, and we can go ahead and close it out here, folks. St. Louis, I'm not even going to lie to you, you choked. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough right there, but final score will be 23-20. A long game, but it was worth it in my opinion. Huntington Beach will take the victory, number 11, and that should make them all ready to go for home field advantage. Nothing else that Arizona could do to try to reach them on that side, and same thing for St. Louis. So checking out the stats here, 480 to 440, just offense pretty nice, but it was very defense heavy early, as you can see in the score breakdown at the top of your screen. Only 13 total points in between the first 2 quarters between 2 teams, and then like you see right there, both teams scoring heavy. You love to see it. And then Huntington Beach, they they had it on the 1 yard line, yeah, and they blew it. You blew it. You see that, Adam Sandler, like, you blew it. I need to put that in there too. 35 minutes, almost 36 minutes there for Huntington Beach to 33.5 there for St. Louis. But looking at the stats here, this is definitely going to inflate some things. You see there, Montaigne, not one of her best games. Let's keep it 100. She did throw 2 INTs. And Action Jackson, he'll be the beneficiary of a solid game, over 70%, 350 yards plus, 1 touchdown, and the longest pass of the game there for 53 yards there. Good job. I believe that was Saverna Mills. Up to no good, and Namie McNamerson showing why there are some of the elite backs. Both of them cracking 125 yards. Both of them having at least 1 touchdown. Namie getting 2 of them, and looks like 3 20-yard carries there for Upton. That was pretty crazy. Longest carry goes to Namie, and looks like the other players there, they didn't get too much there, but great job from them. Looking at the receiving side of things, Ansel Tavian, he had himself a day. 17 catches, 156 yards. Sir Lancelot, 6 for 47. Kevin Lee, 5 for 61. Namie McNamerson, 3 for 34. Tom Edwards, 2 for 13. And Chris Cross looks like he's going to have a dropsy. And looks like the longest pass for St. Louis will be 21 there from Ansel Tavian. On the other side, looks like the homies in Huntington Beach did really good. Up to no good, led in catches with 9, 58 yards. Jeff Brown, 8 for 69. Vernon Mills, 8 for 133 yards and 1 touchdown. That's definitely going to help his case for wide receiver of the year. Matt Grigsby, 5 for 61. Levante Lewis, 4 for 12. Ty White, 2 for 20. And JoJo Tidwell Jr. and Trey Glock. I don't know how they got drops, but I don't know how he got dropped, but hey, it is what it is. Longest catch, like I said, was Vernon Mills. Great job from you. Kicking wise, I feel like I hear some noise or something, but looks like Tom Krieg Jr. and X-Pac with 10 tackles apiece. Dexter Jackson with 9. Kyshawn Williams with 9. Blaze Henderson with 8. Trey Glock with 7. Ethan McWells with 6. Phenom Chisholm, I was about to call him Phenom McChisholm. 4 tackles there for him. Bronky Kong with 3. Cliff Allen with 2, Terrence Goldsberry with 2, Thomas Noble with 2, and that's all the defensive players there. Tackles for loss, Blaze Henderson with 2, Chisholm, McWells, and Kong each get 1 apiece. That's a bot player, we don't care about those. Ethan McWells and Kyshawn Williams each get an INT, but no yards to show for it since they didn't get anywhere. Pass deflections, Ethan McWells with 3, great job from him. Kyshawn with 2, Tom Creek Jr. with 1, and X-Pac with 1. No fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive players there. Now for St. Louis, Rock Blazer with 15 tackles, as does Preston Dotson. Great job from those guys. Gun Marabic with 9, John Smith with 8, Jesse Lava with 6, Christopher Baker with 6, Stephen Glades with 5, Xavier Lingle with 5, Nicholas Watt with 2 against his former team, Tristan Mitchell with 1 against his former team, Kevin Lee with 1, and looks like Ansel Tavian, the tight end, also gets 1. I don't know how he did it. No tackles for loss. John Smith, Rock Blazer each get a sack apiece. Jesse Lava gets a half a sack. No INTs. Pass deflections, Gum Arabic and Xavier Lingham each have 2. Looks like Rock Blazer there with 1. No forced fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive stats there, my friends. Looks like for the kicking side of things, Carlstown missed 1 extra point. And if you look at the score, how it went to overtime, probably could have got the point that got him the victory. You know what I'm saying? Felix De La Chon, perfect on the day. Daniel Carlstown 2 for 2. The longest kick was 46 yards. And it looks like 11 total kickoffs, and it looks like 5 touchbacks. Felix led the way with 3. Punting wise, the longest punt was from Felix with a 61-yard bomb. Daniel Carlstown with the 56-yarder. And it looks like they both average around like 49-50 between the two of them. Kick return wise, Moldy Cheese averaging 25 and some change. Kevin Lee averaging 21.5. Good job for them. And then on the punt return side of things, X-Pac wins the duel here with 3 for 48. Preston Dotson did his best, 3 for 33. And that is going to close week number 13, folks. Crazy enough. Not even going to lie to you, wasn't expecting that to go down like it went down, but it went down like it went down. And we still got the final 5 games left in the regular season. I'll go ahead and go over it while we still have some time. First game will be St. Louis at New York. So we'll see St. Louis right back onto the field to see if they can avenge their loss. But they are playing a team that has only won 3 games this season, so it should be favored by them. Dallas and Pittsburgh, that is going to be a primetime game. I'll make it a primetime game. Huntington Beach at Anchorage. Yeah, Huntington Beach at Anchorage. That is going to be a solid game there. If Anchorage wins, then whatever Dallas does doesn't really matter. We should flip it, to be honest. But I don't know. We'll make it work. Tacoma and Arizona. That's going to be a fun game as well. Arizona is going to be leading and going to the playoffs. Tacoma's trying to get one last chance to get a victory. And to close the season, it'll be Charlotte at Tampa Bay, also known as the number 3 seed against the number 2 seed to close out the year. So shout out to you guys. It's going to be a fun ride here in the USFA. Thanks for everyone that stayed for the long stream. Always keeping it moving. Almost 2 hours in this one, so a real good one. But until the next time, stay safe. Let's get this money. Get a couple chicken wings for your boy, and we out here.